Hey guys, my name's Johan and welcome to The Blueprint and welcome to another episode again. And guys, if you're tuning in for the first time, if you would like, subscribe and share this content with some family and friends. I'd be truly appreciative. So guys, if you've been watching this channel for a while, we always talk about communication, leadership, healthy habits, self-confidence. But today we're going to talk about something a bit different. We're going to talk about how to be authentic in a world that's so unauthentic. So if you don't know what being authentic means, then listen to this, guys. Being authentic actually means being a person who you truly want to be. Okay, it's not about the job that you have. It's not about your nationality, how much money you have, what car you drive. Those are outcomes. Having an identity is basically what makes you tick inside and who are you inside. And most people feel lost. This is why we have so much, depression and anxiety in our life, because so many people, unfortunately, don't know who they are as a person. And because of social media, it's been amplified. More people now are watching other people, what they do, rather than concentrating on their own lives. So people have lost their identity. And I don't blame you guys for that. I blame social media for that. But we do have a solution. We do have an option. And we need to be a bit accountable about improving our identity for our own sake. And in the last 4 to 5 years, I've really worked on having my own identity and my own belief systems. And I'm going to share with you what they are right now. And the reason why I want to share with what these identity things are is because when you can actually truly develop being an authentic person, your relationships will improve with other people. The opportunities within your workplace will improve. You'll start to meet a lot of new people. You'll live a life of happiness and internal freedom rather than living in anxiety and depression. You'll stop comparing yourselves to other people and you'll start concentrating more on your life. But more importantly, you'll start being kinder to yourself internally, and therefore you'll start being kinder to other people. And that's been the biggest thing for me. Once I truly discovered who I am, what I am, and this is what I'm prepared to do for my own life, I started treating a lot more people with empathy because for once, I'm concentrating on myself. So those are the reasons why you want to develop a being authentic attitude. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Because unfortunately, a lot of us are taught by our parents that we must do XYZ job, we must go to this school. Throughout your whole life, if you think about it, choices are being made from other people, your parents, your relatives, and they all mean well. But what happens through that process, you actually lose who you are as a person. And, when I found myself, guys, that's when truly my anxiety dipped. My freedom really opened up. I started being a lot more creative. And more importantly, so much opportunity, so much abundance started to occur because I only worried about my own life, not about what other people are doing. Okay. So if you were to ask me, Johan, who are you as a person? Before I would have said, I work in this job. My parents are Maltese. I live in this area. And these are outcomes, right? But if you were to ask me that right now, I would say the following things. I'm a child of God. And for me, it's so powerful to actually believe that I'm a child of God. I'm a big believer in a higher power. I'm truly a kind person. And I love being kind to other people within this planet because it gives me really good energy coming back. I actually can say I'm a full-blown entrepreneur. I love making money. I love creating things from nothing. And because when I do that within my capacity, I can help out my community. I can do things in my life. And the last thing is I truly love making money. And not to buy things because we've got a lot of good things in our life. But for me, it's about the process of making money. I truly love having that skill or learning how to make money. I don't care about the money itself because we're in a good financial space, if that makes any sense. And when you can start living that life becomes fun. So the next time someone asks you, who are you as a person? After this episode, you're not going to say, this is my job, this is my parents. You're going to have that time of your life where something's going to click and you're going to have the ability to tell people and yourself who you really are. So this is how you do it. What I did was I got a pen and paper and I spent a few hours alone, not with my wife, not with my phone. I didn't Google anything, but I actually wrote down 5 bits of things. And I wrote 5 things that are truly about me, what I love about my own life. Not about things, but about me. And like I said I'm a son of God. So you could say whatever you want. I also said, I love making money. So you're going to get the gist. So what does truly make you happy inside? Maybe it's being around your family. Maybe it's, being a person of generosity. Maybe it's a person who can influence the market within their industry. I don't know what it is for you, but look in the mirror, spend some time by yourself, and truly ask that question of, who do you really want to be in this life? And I guarantee you 2 things are going to happen. Number one, you might get a bit emotional at that time because you're going to start to realize that for once in your life, you're giving yourself that sense of freedom and space to find out who you really want to be in life. And then number 2, you might not figure it out all in one day, but once you start to figure out one thing and another thing, you'll start to see a lot of things change within your life rapidly. You'll suddenly start dressing the way you want to dress. You'll have the hairstyle that you really want to have. You'll communicate the way that you truly believe is correct. And things will just open up for you. And I know it's very difficult because, like I said, you go on social media, you're watching all these influencers, and everyone wants to be someone else but themselves. But I can tell you one thing, guys, is that each and one of us has such a unique gift and ability that no one else has. And they might have a similar ability, but they'll never have the exact same ability. So, for example, you and I might like making money, but we might have different reasons why. I love the process of making money. You might like making money so you can buy more things. I don't know. But you truly got to find out, what makes you tick. The way you dress. I love to dress in these kind of clothes. I love to look a bit funky. I love to also look sporty, guys. I don't really love suits anymore. That is me. So who are you? How do you dress? What makes you tick again? Okay. Or are you just wearing the same sort of clothes as everyone else just to follow a trend? Why not make the trend? Think about it. Are you going to a pub, having a beer, having a smoke? Are you taking drugs because that's who you associate you with? You don't want to be around that life, maybe. Maybe you want a clean life. I don't know what it is, but what makes you tick? For me, it's about being around good people. So I don't need to go to a pub to hang around people I don't really like. When I buy things, guys, I don't buy things to impress other people. One of my goals in life is to buy a Ferrari Testarossa, something that I really, really want when I'm like, maybe 48, 49 years old. And I'm not buying it because of my wife, because of my friends, or it's a popular car. I want it because I want it. I love the roar of it. I love the color of it. I love the way it looks. I love everything about it. And that's the way you want to start operating your life. And like I said, I know it's hard, especially at the workplace. You've got to talk a certain way these days. You've got to communicate in a certain way. And I know it can get frustrating, but there are ways you can still improve your life to live a very abundant life. And that's all I really wanted to really talk about in today's episode, is just to find yourself. Because, guys, you weren't designed and you weren't placed on this planet to be like the other person that you're trying to follow. You can emulate some of the things, of course, but you don't want to be them. You want to be you. So start loving yourself so you can start loving others, guys. Hopefully that makes sense to you. And it's actually interesting. I coach a lot of people on a one-on-one basis, and it seems like more and more people are reaching out for help for identity. So when you start to be more authentic in your life, people will start to believe you more in you, like as you believe in yourself. And when you find that skill, you can help people find that passion, find that life or that light that they have in them. I'm telling you guys, it's such a rewarding thing. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for hearing me out on this short episode today. I just really wanted to get straight to the point. And over the next 2 weeks, guys, I'm going to be interviewing a very successful Australian businessman, a young guy, like myself, 39. I say young because I'm 39. And, he's got a really cool business, and I hope to share with you his story soon as well. So, guys, thank you again for the support. We are growing, and we've got an event happening in 6 months' time, which I'll share with you shortly again. But anyway, guys, welcome to the Blueprint. God bless. Have an incredible week, and speak soon and keep growing. Take care, guys. Bye.